All right, guys, we are at the back half of Seven Oaks today on hole 8. If you missed the front portion of the video, I'll put it in an iCard. Go ahead and click there, watch that. But we're on hole 8 here. It's down to the left, so I'm gonna throw a verdict. Loose of X. Try to get down there. That's bad. I grip locked that a tad, but we should be able to get that up and down for par. All right, so if you missed the front half of this video, go ahead and watch that now. But in that video, I talked about how I am playing everything as a par 3, and I'm playing the 21 hole layout. I already played the inner holes, which are incredible. You don't want to miss that front 9, or the front half, I guess. But yeah, this is hole 8, so I'll be laying this up, take a par. That'll do right there. Just go ahead, take a par, and move on. All right, that was a good layup there. Go ahead and tap it in. All right, guys, hole 9, 320 feet. It is around the corner right there. So I will probably be throwing a fairway driver or my musket, try to get up there around the corner. I'm gonna go with the getaway here. Musket's too much. Grip lock that a tad, but we should be okay for par. All right, so I pushed through quite a ways. Gave me an open look at it, but if I would have put it on the right line, I probably would have been under it. Dang it, man. Going for, but it ended up working. With the defender there, that yellow disc, I was trying to take it to the right of that big tree and have it kind of skip up there, but I kind of early released it, a little nose up, but hey, I mean, it got around there and it's up there giving me a putt, so at least it worked out, but that could have been really bad. This tree is right in my way. Out of the hand. This is an awkward putt. Yeah, I mean, there weren't too many options there. I either hit the tree going for it or just pitch it up to about where I landed, probably closer if I was intentionally laying it up to get to here, but that was unfortunate where that tree was in my way. But well, look at this. This is, I guess, a Nashville local or someone. But look at that. They got all these discs for this guy. That is cool.
Was he the one that invented it?
No, I'm not sure if he designed the course or he was a veteran of the military. But I would assume he was probably someone who just played a lot of local disc golf here and loved this course. But that is really nice of them to do that. I'm just gonna do another woodsy kind of flip up shot with the musket here. Try to keep it straight. Too low, bit too right, but that'll be should be easy up and down for par. All right, well, actually have a look at it, believe it or not. It's downhill behind the basket, so I'm not going to jump putt it. I'm just going to normal putt this. Try to ring it up, commit to it. That's the second time today that I've thrown a good putt and it has hit the chains and not gone in. So that would be one downside is the baskets. They spit me out twice today on birdie putts. Now that one was a bit high, but the other one that I had on the front half of this portion in the other video was dirty. Y'all should go watch that. That was a dirty spit out. All right, guys, this hole should be a forehand. It's 264 feet, probably placed slightly downhill. So I am going to go with a felon. Try to keep it low. Come around left. It got caught up on the right side of the fairway. That's a tough shot being so downhill, because if you want to throw a fast disc as a lefty on a forehand, then you really can't because of the speed that it gets carrying down the hill. Because if that was online, that would have been way past the basket. So looking back on it, if I had to come back and play this course again, I believe the right play for me and my game would be a putter turnover with a Warden, and it would land soft to kind of match the shape of the fairway. But that is something that you always learn. Hindsight is 20/20, so you know, hopefully I'll be able to come back here. So far, I'm absolutely loving this course. This is amazing. The woods lines you get to throw in this course are unreal. And next time, hopefully, that when I'll come back here, which I 100% plan to come back, I'll be able to throw a cool little putter turnover on this hole to match the fairway. I think it turned out better than it deserved to turn out, so that will be a par. This is hole 13. It's off to the right here. I am going to go with my Fusion Getaway, which is more stable. Kind of hit it flat and have the disc move to the right. Push forward, please. Nice. That was a bit inside, but it fought its way through. If anything, I'll be too cut off to the right, but that fought its way through pretty well. All right, guys, so I'm walking right by the basket. Here it is. My disc. Look at it back there. It's right in there. How did that not go in? That must have been so close to an ace. That must have been so close.
Do you want me to hold it something?
Just try to make it. Alright, well, that's a disappointing par. Alright, so I don't see a T sign, but UDisc says it's 350 feet, and I see the basket pretty dead straight, so I'm gonna go with my old musket, try to match the shape of the fairway here.
Pretty straight.
Yep, man, that sucked where this ended up. I felt a headwind as I was walking down the fairway, so it definitely turned it more than I thought, but ended up right here. If that would have not turned as much, that would have been perfect, man. Nice. Throw. I'm glad I kind of executed it somewhat to what I wanted. But I think a par is just fine for me. Well, this hole is awesome. It looks like something out west with these rocks and the low ceiling. And this is just a cool looking hole, so hopefully I don't screw it up. Well, so. Whoa. Skipping a hop up there, but it's up there. All right, this one is 322. off to the left over here, I'm going to be taking a raider on a forehand, trying to keep it low. That kind of got a crappy skip, but it's all right. I kept that low how I wanted to. I wanted it to get just a massive hop over there, but it kind of got like a little dinky skip up there, but we'll still have a look. Oh, just low. Just low. That shouldn't have, if anything, I should have missed high since I had a good backstop to really commit and run it hard, but this would be another par. I'm on a nasty par streak right now. All right, on to 17. All right, this was dead straight uphill. 235, I got a prime E-Max. Well, that was lucky. Even though this hole's short, it may be one of the tougher lines on the course for a lefty. As a righty, I would love to have a forehand option on this hole, but unfortunately, we ended up right here, so gonna have to manufacture something. Yep, that works. All right, I'll take this upshot every day, man. That was a tricky upshot. We're on hole 18. It's 444 feet out there to the right. So I'm gonna try to play this pretty straight, have an approach in. I can't get there for a putt. If I can get there pretty good, I'll be happy. It's gotta get to the right. That's not very good. Well, this is a very strong headwind. I'm not sure if a headwind normally plays on this hole, but this is about 15 miles an hour, dead into your face. So I was going for a more stable raider and it flipped it right over. So this is gonna be a tough two-shot hole that I just made it because of my drives flipping over. So I am really gonna have to clutch up here, try to end on a par if I can. Well guys, that sucks, man. We're gonna get a bogey on this last hole because it just sucks. That headwind flipped it over. I need to get a new harp because, I mean, if I'm throwing a harp 75% power on a hyzer and it's flipping over and turning over, it's a good sign that you probably need a new harp. So I may try to honestly get a premium plastic harp, see if I can do that, but we're not out of it yet. I think I have a putt to try to clutch up, get a par here on 18. Do it. Oh.
The wind had been blowing.
Well, that sucks, man. After all that, I just bogeyed the last hole. That is terrible. But it really came down to my drive, honestly, because if there was no headwind, then I would have easily parred this hole. This is a pretty easy par, but that headwind flipped it. To think I would have had to go defender on this hole is crazy. And there's no way I can throw that even close to 400 feet, probably. So, I'm gonna be taking a bogey on the last hole. That sucks. All right. That's a bogey. And I believe I'm gonna end at 1 under. Should have been 2 under for sure, because should have been better than 2 under because I had 2 spit outs for birdie, so that would have put me at 4. So I should have ended at 3. 3 should have been my score, but instead we're ending at 1 because of some unlucky breaks. But I love this course. This is a great course. I'll definitely come back when I'm in town. Seven Oaks, great course. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.